Hello and welcome back. We're going to be playing some Rust Hardcore today. Give me just a moment. We are currently trying to set some things up here. We're going to be playing on the Hardcore PvE server today. We really wanted to play on Bridge server and do some more with the cave base and stuff like that. But they are having some serious problems right now with their servers. They lost another server box here in the US, causing all the US servers to go down yesterday. I'm assuming by now that's all taken care of, but they still have a lot of bugs and stuff to work out. If you if the server wipes and you were logged in, you end up in freaking outpost where you end up dying and losing your kits and all that stuff, and it's just a real pain in the ass. So we're gonna have decided to jump back to the hardcore server and continue our adventure here for a little while they fix the bugs over there. So that's what we're gonna be doing tonight. Oh, I gotta turn my audio on in case the wife needs me. There, audio's on now, so we can hear messages from her if she whispers her messages. And we got the game up and loaded. Let's get the live stream up before we forget about that. Ward may be joining us a little later on today whenever he gets up and is ready to head to work. Ward, when you're rewatching this, I apologize. I know I said I was possibly not going to be playing tonight because I had to do a lot of cleaning, but I made a deal with the wife. Tomorrow is my Friday, so I told her I will get that cleaning done tomorrow when I get home from work because I don't care how late I stay up, and this way it'll be done by Friday. Um, so tonight, she's agreed to allow me to do that, so tonight I'm going to go ahead and play for a little bit. Let's see. Ooh, we are kind of low on ammo, so I wanted to get the several thousand. Whoop. Wanted to get the sulfur. I needed to get those shotguns. Um, these boys over by Radtown, if they still have it up. Yeah, right here. 1,000 sulfur for a pump and 1,000 sulfur for the Revy. So it's only 2,000 sulfur now. It was 3,000 because I think this was 2 and that was 1. But they dropped their prices because somebody else was selling them too. They need dog tags though. They have electric furnace and a windmill. I don't know where you get the dog tags from. I can't remember if that's a bandit camp thing or if those come from like bosses and stuff. Player shops are green. We're near town. Angry sheep ask for more. A shop. Don't have any good backpacks or anything. I still have no idea why you need 666,666 for a fucking pair of handcuffs, but that's crazy, especially on this server. There's no real way to earn shit tons of scrap on this server, so. Alright, so we can do a couple different things today. We really need to get to tier 3 so we can see what the hell we can make with a tier 3. Because right now, we can only make what we have here. And what we have over here. That's it. That's all we can make. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the electricity. Because we'll keep our fridge going, so. Oh no, we unplugged the fridge, that's right. I should plug the fridge back in temporarily and just allow it to power off the electricity. Oh, light's not green anymore. What drained our electricity? That light has been green forever. I wonder if Ford got on today. He may have. The electricity wire is not there. Did Ward get on today? He said that he wasn't sure he was going to be able to because the buses and shit were delayed. So, let's see, did he get on? Does he have the wiring tool? No. Oh, I have the wiring tool. It's on me. Alright, so why? That light has been on every time I've logged in. So why is it not now? Okay, we're getting 0 from the solar panel. Why are we getting 0 from the solar? Oh, because it's facing the other way, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, must be getting ready to go nighttime. Let's see. Yep, it's going down. Right. Anything here? No. Anything here? No. Anything here? No. Okay. Well, we didn't sell anything else in the last few days. It is going dark. We are going to need that. But why? The battery should still be fully charged. 400. 400. 400. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. 390. It lost 10 power. That's why the light's not on. Alright. We need to go bigger and better, but I don't have very good armor right now. And I can make a wolf headdress with just those. And I had plenty of those. I don't know if I still do. Well, we only got one sewing kit. Damn, I thought we had more than that. But I don't think we have the wolf heads anymore. I'm pretty sure I threw those out. That's a bummer. We need comps. And we're going to need food. We can grow some pumpkins real quick. We can grow a full batch of pumpkins. We should be fine. Some of these are all watered. Some of them are not. All right, this one's fully watered. That's good. Let's get some pumpkins growing here. Only gonna need 4. I think they produce like 3 each or something. This 12 pumpkins, that should do me for now. I'm not gonna go super big. I might even just clone or eat 3 and clone 1. I'll put me back up to 9, or harvest 3 rather and clone 1. I think they produce like 3 in the current setup they are now. So 3 times 3, that'd be 9 pumpkins. I mean, that's doable. Check back on those in a little bit. We will have to kill some boars and drink some water in the meantime. Ooh, I don't know where barn is. I don't remember finding barn. Yeah, I don't think we ever did. How much metal do we have? Because, I can make a vehicle now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only got like 6,000 metal. That's not good. A little bit there that can smelt. A little bit there we can smelt. Alright, so we kind of hurting on metal. We got any? We got a little bit more we can cook down here. We're going to go ahead and just cook this sulfur down. I don't care about their guns. I don't need their guns. I can make another one. I'm not a big deal. Cook that and that. We're going to need some GP. I think we have GP in the box, but I don't want to burn it all up, so. I need some wood. of course. Just put that in there for right now. We are going to have to do some farming as well. Oh, we can make so much fuel. We have 292 fat right now. How much fuel do we have? We have 103. Not bad. We have 5 diesel. Excavator's tier 2, right? I don't really have a good enough gun for excavator. The double barrel's kind of a bitch. I have to be close range to utilize it. We have enough documents, I think. I can upgrade my P2, right? Or my revolver to a P2. $300 scrap. Oh, I don't have any springs or semi-body. Right. We're going to have to do a tier 2 monument to get those. And I think I'm probably going to wait for Wargar for that because it's probably going to take both of us. Maybe we'll just do some farming tonight. We can wait till daylight, get out on the ocean, go do some ocean farming. I'll even bring a dive kit and go do some diving as long as there's no sharks. We'll see if we can't find some stuff at the bottom of the ocean. We got a backpack on, we do. I don't know how the boat is doing out there, but let's put these over here. That one's not being utilized, so I'm gonna need those. Let's put this back so Ward can find it later if he needs it. Knowing me, I'll lose it, so we'll keep the knife. We're gonna need that. We'll probably leave the guns out at the boathouse instead. Ooh. Oh, I think the boathouse has plenty of upkeep. I'm pretty sure I had like 30 days or some shit, so. I was just thinking, oh fuck, the upkeep on the boathouse, I don't know if we have rad base anymore, or dome base anymore, or any of that. I'm not gonna be upset if they're not there, but I can't remember what the upkeep on those were. Please tell me boathouse is safe. Ah, boathouse is safe. Good. Alright, cool. Is there anybody new over there? There is someone new over there. I don't know who you are. I wonder if they are our friend up the hill. I wonder if he got the same idea. Looks like he's using the same door skin. I gotta go look. I'm curious now. He's using the same door skin. That's funny. I wonder if it's the same base design. Oh, no, I think theirs is a 1x1 or 1x2 or whatever. It's the same base, it's the same door skin, but. Oh, they did theirs like I did. Except I think they might have a garage door. Oh, they don't have a roof. Not that it matters, because if they have a back door for a boat, they don't. What the fuck is it? Is this their base? Somebody build a fucking base out here? Why? Why on earth would you build a base out here? Like, not a boat base. It makes no sense. Wait, can you open it? No. Interesting. I'm not sure why they built a base out here. I mean, obviously we know why we did. We made a boat base. But that's not a boat base. That's somebody's actual base. Whatever. I don't see a base on Hog Island, thankfully. Work Island, as Ward likes to call it. But we are currently in nighttime, and nighttime isn't going to do us good on the ocean. So let's head back to base while we wait for daylight. Oh, and while we're in base, I need to switch over my rust drops. I see I've gotten most of what I need. I hope Trainwreck's back on tonight. I'd like to finish the M2 skin. Apparently just before the hour that needed for it, or 2 hours or whatever it is, he cut stream and I've only got like 3/4 of his time watched, so. Alright, we'll sit in here for a second. Let me handle that real quick. And then we will see what we can do to top off food and hunger before we head to the ocean and do some farming. H. June's backpack is done. I can claim that. Good. Is Trainwreck online for that M2? He is not. Wilnuff's online. Let's get Wilnuff's chest plate. Wilnuff. Sorry. Yeah, I have 75% of 1 hour for Trainwreck, so he cut off at 3/4 of an hour last night. I was like, son of a bitch. I'm doing a refresh real quick, just till it pops up on my tracker. Come on. Oh, he's not actually streaming Rust right now, though. He's just in conversation. So it's not going to work. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, it's not going to work because he's not streaming. Alright, well, I can get rid of him. We'll go for something else. Oh, it's an AK. Thompson. That AK is kind of cool looking. I might go for that. I like that AK too, though. No, let's go that sheet metal door first. We'll watch that one. CYR, he's on. Hopefully he's streaming. Let's see. Wait, this is the same guy. Isn't this the same guy? Oh, no, this guy's actually playing. Okay. There we go. Valkyrie CYR's door. Let's watch them for a bit. And we'll flip back so I can... Oh, I seriously just died to cold. Because I was wet. Son of a bitch. Well, we have Rad Base and Zig and Dome still. I don't know what the upkeep is on them. Let's take a look. Let's go to Rad. 18 days on Rad, so we're fine with the Rad Base. Why is my door open? There's no lock on my door. Thank God they weren't able to loot shit out of my boxes. Alright, we're going to put a lock on the Rad door because apparently we didn't have one. Let's check the Zig Dome. Zig Dome doesn't have a lock on it either. I think we decided as long as TC was locked, we didn't need a lock on it. But 5 days on upkeep for this one, so we need some more wood out here. Alright, we'll have to bring some over. Oh, we got 5 days, so that's not too bad. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. Enough time has passed. Duh. Alright. Now I go back to base, collect our body, and now unfortunately we have to eat a lot fucking more because I just destroyed my fucking my health meter by dying because I was fucking wet and cold. Five fat. That fucking sucks. Oh, I might as well get that fucking spoiled produce out of here too. And the spoiled meat and throw that shit in the composter. Alright, daylight has arrived. Alright, let's get some, let's make some more fuel real quick. I hate when I do that. Endless switching back and forth. Resources. Oh, that sucks. It's only gonna make fucking 99. Or no, yeah, it's gonna make 99, but I can make more. Right. Nope. Nope, that was all my animal fat. Okay, well then. Oh wait, but 99 times 4, that's almost 400 fuel. Nice, okay. Forgot about that. Alright, that's fine. We still have 1300 scrap, which is good because we're going to need 1500 for that. We need glue and spray. We need 2 springs for that shit. I think you can get springs from Bandit, but I think it's tier 2 tokens, not tier 1. Make machines. Yeah, it's tier 2. It's 40 tier 2 tokens. Alright, so we don't get any to drop. You ain't gonna get that shit for a solar panel, man. 5 gears for a solar panel? Please. Ain't gonna happen, brother. R is way down south. We're in G, right? Or in, yeah, we're in G. H is up above us. I've been to their vendors. They're in F, which is further north, but they don't have anything I want. If they're getting if they're getting a battery for 10 high qual, I'll offer a battery for fucking 20 high qual. Alright, so what can we burn? Ooh. We can get 300 sulfur for our extra T1 tokens. It's 10 of them. Oh. You can get them for scrap. It takes 40 batteries for a fucking carburetor. These guys on crack. Oh my god. Oh, tier 1s I can do. Oh, we have that, but that's not going to be much help to us. Takes tier 3 for the fucking... Jesus Christ. Alright, these people have already done fucking 36 tier 4 bosses. 48. Tier 4 bosses. Or no, those are tier 1. That's right, it goes green to purple. These are 7 tier 4s. Jesus Christ. Alright. I don't even know how many people are online right now. Oh, jeez, I forgot how loud that was. Thank you for the follow. God damn. I turned that down a little bit. I got that cranked up. Alright, let's see. Currently says there's only one online, so it'd be me and one other person. So I kind of have the field to myself right now. That's not what I wanted. In that case, I could go do a couple more tier 1 bosses. How many pipes and shit do we have? We have 2, so I can make one more double barrel. What else can we make for guns? Anything? A handmade SMG? Still, it takes a spring though. I don't want to use that anyway. It's kind of lame. I'd like to make a python, which would be awesome, but I don't have a spring and I don't have 10 duct tape. Do I have any duct tape? I thought I had one somewhere. Oh, speaking of that, let's get some bullets going. We're gonna need some bullets. And we can't make these guys in the... it's gonna eat up all of the... nearly all the GP I have. And it's gonna make 32 times 2, so it'll be 64. It'll be a full stack. We'll do it. You. Yeah, I forgot. You gotta be close to the workbench on this server. Alright, anything left for GP? We got 176. We'll put you back. How many? Oh, pistol bullets. Let's make some pistol bullets too while we're at it. Fucking bitch. I'm used to the world server. On the Brits world server, you can craft anything in your base, no matter where you are, as long as you have your workbench down. It gets a little tricky when you have your tier 1 electric bench near your tier 3 or 2 or whatever, because it switches back and forth sometimes, and you have to be close to the 1 for certain crafts to kick it back to it. But if you separate them far enough apart, it won't count that way. But on this server, you have to be by the bench, otherwise it doesn't show up. Alright, so we have ammo crafting right now. We have field crafting. Field's almost done. And we're already at 324, which is amazing. Put that in there so we can see how much we have overall. I think the boat still has like 100 fuel in it too, or close to 100 maybe? I don't remember. We'll have to look. We'll bring 200 out from here, and then whatever's in there. I'd love to dive up a fucking refinery so I can cook that shit down, but refineries on this server are not easy to come by. I think they said tier 3 workbench or tier 2 boss or tier 3 boss, one or the other. We're just waiting for these crafts to finish, and then we'll hit the ocean, do some diving, go see if we can find some stuff. Pumpkins should be growing. Not growing very fast, but 100% light, 77% water, 5% ground temp. What? How much water? It's almost full water. Why is it only 75% water? Do they need water? I'll turn the water on. I don't give a shit. Oh, it's raining. Never mind. Doesn't look like it's actually going up, though. If it does, it's not going up much before it goes back down again. The plant, these pumpkins right here with that damn W gene in them, they suck up my water like crazy. That's right. When we get back from our boat run, we'll see if they need more. Oh, good. Ammo's crafted now. Almost done with that. We'll put our excess ammo into the ammo box. Oh, we had 13 rounds in there I didn't even know about. Oh well, that's fine. We got enough pistols here. We can make more water pipes if we need them. So on this server, you actually need to upgrade your guns using other guns. So you can turn a Aoka into a water pipe shotgun, and then a water pipe shotgun you can turn into the double barrel. I don't know what you need to make a Revy. You need a Aoka for the Revy as well? Oh no, the nail gun for the Revy. Yeah, you make a nail gun, and you upgrade the nail gun into the Revy. Then you can upgrade the Revy into either this or this or this. This one can upgrade into this, and then your M2 can upgrade, or your P2 can upgrade into the M92, and so on and so forth until you get down. Oh, AK's on here now. AK wasn't here before. It was just SKS. They fixed it to where AK is now available, but you need an SKS to turn it into an AK. Interesting. Interesting. Free craft, get here. Damn. Come on, just throw one of them in my inventory. I don't care. Not enough resources. Alright. Ammo. Alright, pistol ammo is going now, which means the slug ammo is now freed up. Yeah, I'm not going to need that much pistol ammo. So once all the crafting's done, we'll split that ammo off and throw some back in here, because I did take some awarks, and I did say I'd replenish it, and I never did. So let's take half of that. There we go. Now he's got 67 rounds. I've got 42. It should be more than enough. I got 32 slugs. So fuel. A total of 499. Imagine that. We'll take 250. Alright, we're going to head to boat base. Boat base has everything else we need. Ooh, food and water. I don't currently have any food work, and I'm sorry for that. I'm going to cut the fish up and eat them. Let's gut them. 9 fish steaks. Okay, we'll take that. Let's cook them. I'll do it 9 fish steaks. I don't think they give you very many calories, but... Oh, 60. That's not bad. That's the same as a boar. So that'll suffice. It actually gives you 15 hydration too, so I won't have to drink as much. Turn you off. Take you with us. Let's eat a few of you to get that hunger back up. We'll eat 4, save 4. Drink some of this. And we'll hit the road. Oh, well, let's go throw these bones and shit up in here. We don't need that right now. That's just extra inventory space. GP can go back over here. And metal can go back up in here. We're gonna need to do some farming. We don't have any stone. Alright, we'll have to do some farming after this run. Yeah, there's no real changes around us. I don't see any new bases or nothing here. There is a new base over here beside the boat base, as we saw in the night. And it doesn't have a roof, which is kind of amusing. I wonder if I can get up in there with the boat over there. Just curiosity to see what it looks like. Alright, we're going to put the wetsuit on and leave the rest of the clothes in a box. Leave the armor in the box. Leave the ammo and the guns in the box. keep the bandages. We don't need the torch right now. We will hang on to the food. Boat base has 4 days of upkeep. It needs wood. What do we have for wood in here? Only 120. Any more wood over here? No. That's all our dive gear. And a set of fins and 2 tanks. Is there any tanks in here? 1 tank in there. Put that in there, that in there. I'll leave those in there as well. Is there any fuel? Really? It's 13 fuel. Alright, well, now there's 263. Let's go get some wood before we forget about boat base. I do not want boat base decaying. We got plenty of wood in there. We'll grab a stack. That should keep us going for a while. Boat base I don't want decaying. I don't care, but as long as base and boat base don't decay, I don't care about everything else. Boat base is harboring our tool that's kept us alive through this wipe. I'm very happy that I went and got one. This being a hardcore server, if you're new to watching, this is a modified hardcore server, and on this server, drops are very low. Trash piles along the roads and stuff are very scarce. Every monument has guards around it. Upkeep is double. You can craft guns, but only via their workbench setup. You can't do it through the regular method, and there's a lot of other stuff that you can't craft through the regular method as well. For example, your small planters and stuff have to be done through here. Med kits, mixing table, all your teas and stuff, they're all done through the workbench. You can't do it through the regular craft. There is some stuff you can craft through the regular craft, but as you can see, like there's your armors. Wolf thread has medical syringes have to be made with these. Metal tools can only be made here. So yeah, you can craft some stuff, but not much. As you can see, we have beat the living snot out of our metal tools because they're not exactly easy to come by. Those are all crafted by us, so, and it takes blades to make them, and blades are not easy to come by. But what we did find, and the reason why I said having a boat base was so worthy, what we did find is that the ocean trash piles are actually quite plentiful, even though the drops are low. They're all over out there, so you can find them and make use of them. Also, the dive sites are all over out there as well, and they have a lot of placeables in them. So that's where a lot of our stuff from inside our base actually come from. We do a lot of diving for stuff in the ocean, so Warg knows how to handle the sharks in the dive sites. I don't even care to mess with them, so if I see a shark down there, I just come up and go to a different one. It's supposed to take 4 harpoons to kill a shark, but Warg has tested that theory and it did not work so well for him. So we're not going to even bother trying. No, this one. 9 days, that's much better. Alright, let's get this off. Actually, we're going to take that back and put that over here because I don't want, can't do it there. We also have kayaks and paddles in here in case we need to go back and get our boat, which has happened before. But we're going to put those in here because I like to use these as drop boxes when I'm farming. And I don't want to flood it out with other stuff, so. Oh, we don't have a pair of goggles, do we? I don't think we do. Nope, we don't. Oh, good. We do now. Alright, let's get going. Oh, breaking tool. I have my knife. Let's take a paddle. I'd rather have a paddle than my knife. The knife is great for underwater cutting. So let's take this one. I'm curious as to whether I can get up over dude's base, but I don't really care because unless he didn't lock his TC, I can't do anything anyway. And I don't want to get in trouble for stealing and messing with people's shit, so not gonna bother. Let's just go do some ocean farming for a while. We're looking at 11 o'clock. We might do this for about an hour or so, depending on how our fuel lasts. And then we're gonna have to do some resource farming after that. Over there on Pork Island. Oh, there's lots of nodes over there, though. We might go over there when we do our farming. Jesus, we're in choppy ass water. We might not be able to farm right now with this storm. Holy shit. Yep. Nope. Let's not do that right now. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. The fucking boat's flying. Shit's gonna fucking flip me if I'm not careful. We're gonna put this thing away for right now. And go get some tools, go to Pork Island, do some farming, because this is, we can't farm in this. We gotta let this storm pass. Might take another in-game day, but that's okay. We'll just do some farming in the meantime. Should be some animals over there we can kill as well, so we can get our food supply back up for the day. Oh. See, thought I had it straight on, and the wave done threw me the fuck off. Yes, work. I'm blaming the wave. Shut up. Let me get my door back. I'm not gonna put the lock on right now. There's no point. Let's see. You over there. You over there. You right there. We'll take you, you, and you. You guys down where you belong. We're gonna have to go back and get our tools too. I'm just gonna leave the wetsuit on for now. It's only 35% bite. That's 46% bite. I'm gonna leave it on until at least I get back. We'll take the boat over to Pork Island. The wetsuit will keep me dry though, so it's actually 35% is not bad. We might just keep it on so I can come and go from the boat and shit, not have to fucking. Well, I don't know. Might take it. Fuck it. I don't know yet. We'll see. DB's doing pretty good. She's still 3/4. We can still get some good use out of her. And another few repairs at least before it's an issue. I've been able to. I've had it for a while since I repaired it, so. I see nodes over there, node right there. Yeah, we gotta get some tools. Can we make a new pick? I think it takes 6 blades, right? Yeah, 6 blades. Can we make a new pick? Do we have enough blades? We do not. Alright, well, stone pick it is. Oh shit, we don't have any stone. Fuck. We got 4 days on upkeep. And it is what that's hurting us? Metal. Okay. This is 2,000 stone a day. And we have roughly 2,000 stone a day. And we have 10, 20, 24,000. So it's like at least 10 days-ish, 9 to 10 days in stone. 1,500 wood, and we have 2, 4, 6, 6,000 in there right now. That's roughly 3 or 4 days in wood. Yeah, it's not metal we're short on, it's wood. Yeah, we're short on wood. Alright. Wood and stone. Okay, well, we're gonna have to get some shit and go see what we can do. What do we have? We have 8 propane tanks. And how much for some teas? I think it's 2, right? That's a pure. It's 2. Or 1 sheet metal. Either 2 propane tanks or 1 sheet metal. I only have 1 sheet metal. I don't want to get the Orti and then not spend the whole time with it. So let's take this and a little bit of stone from TC. And we'll make 2 of those, 2 of those. Alright, and we'll put the wood back, put the stone back. Alright, that'll work. Let's go outside real quick and get the stuff that's nearby, and then we'll head back to boat base and grab that. And unfortunately on this server we don't have the hit anywhere spot, so we have to pay attention and hit the mark. On the Brit server I'm spec'd into being able to hit anywhere I want, and it will always be a on the spot hit, but on this server we don't have that. I saw another one out here. Where was it? Or was I seeing that one? Oh, there it is, way back there. See another one up there. Watch for wolves. Wolves are the bane of my existence on this server. I have done so many body runs thanks to those sons of bitches. Or he's like, I handled 2 or 3 of them, no problem. You know, 2 or 3 of them, no problem. I went through fucking all the reloads on my gun. Both guns. And still only dropped 2 out of like the 6 that were fucking hunting me, so. I see you. You're gonna be mine. That's a little bit of meat for me that I don't have to worry about starving from. That's also some animal. Where the fuck you think you're going? Oh, somebody has injured you. Another one over there. Good. There's one right here as well. Go back this way and get the one that was over here. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. It looks like there's 2 over here. Stone Dollop, let's grab you. Going out of my way for this shit, but I see another one over here. Gonna get these 2 and we'll double back and grab the 2 metal ores. God, I've only got 500 fucking metal. This is so pathetic compared to the Brit server when it comes to resource gathering. Obviously this is a vanilla gather rate, but on Brit server it's a little bit more than that. Oh yeah, I did see 2 is right there. Oh, and there's something down there. I think that's stone. Good. Use some stone. On Brit server you can hit like 1 node with all your skill points and stuff and get like 2,000 of whatever it is. It's pretty crazy. Obviously this is hardcore, we're not going to have that, but Warg did mention that he put in a suggestion on Brit's server to go to produce a hardcore server, so maybe he will. Oh, we found some more nodes over here. Now, if he produces a hardcore server, preferably one that's honestly not tied into the world server, um, then I'll be on that shit all the time. Like, especially if he does well with it and upkeeps it properly, I'll be over there all the time. But if not, I think I'll be continuing on this server for a while, just because I actually enjoy this. Um, go back and watch some of my streams. I put a lot of time and effort into hardcore, and it's actually, once you get rolling, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's definitely more challenging than the regular game. Um, hell, even the PvP servers seem pretty simple. Even the vanilla ones seem pretty simple compared to this one. And I'm not even a PvP person, but I've played on them before, so I mean, in comparison, they seem fairly tame compared to this. Oh, there's another rock over there. Why is it glowing from back here? So I'm just catching the light on a certain part of it or something. Oh, another stone node. Good, good, good. No trash piles. But like, yeah, that's Oxum's right up there, or whatever it is. I don't have a map, so I couldn't tell you. Pretty sure it's Oxum's, but I can't even go over there without getting shot at because there's crack shot freaking AI NPCs on the top there. You watch some of my previous videos, you'll see me struggle with fighting those guys. But that's our closest recycler. I have it pretty much down pat now on how to do it, so, and I have a Revy now, which is much nicer than what I had then. So I can do it if I really need to, but we don't really need to recycle at the moment, so. Yeah, I'm finding lots of nodes around my area. That's good, we need resources. So. And as far as trees, I'm just going to pull a Wargar trick and take my axes up to the oasis and just farm the trees around the oasis. They respawn pretty fast. They're usually up by the time you complete a first lap, so. Just go over there and just do an inventory of freaking wood. Or at least go until both axes are broke. Could go over and do auctions real quick and see if the milk rate will give us anything good, or if any of the boxes will give us a few comps. That'd be something to do while we wait on this storm to pass. First thing I want to do though is go over to Pork Island, empty of its resources, because I saw quite a few nodes over there. And we really need the resources right now. Ooh, trash pile. Let's go see what we got. I got my paddle. Let's smack some barrels real quick. See, trash piles are so rare. That's the only one on the whole stretch of road you can see down through there. That's how rare they are. You're lucky to find them. Don't fucking shoot it. You better not be able to shoot at me from this far. Take both of you guys. Yes, I want the worms. Crude. Oh, great. I'll take it. I'm saving worms now because worms can go in the composter. So double back over here. We'll throw the worms in the composter, drop off some of this other stuff, and then we'll head over to Pork Island and snatch up all the resources over there. Go ahead and cook up these pork chops too. take them 1,000 fucking bones and go throw them in the goddamn composter too. You don't get much for them, but fuck, right now I'll take whatever I can get. Resources. Some stone in there. Metal ore needs to cook. All that shit needs to cook. Cups. You. Fuel. Guys over there. Should have left the air tank in the boathouse. Alright. Back over to boat base real quick. We'll jump off the air tank. Grab the boat, run over to Pork Island. We'll farm up the nodes over there. Which my one pickaxe is almost dead, but that's okay. I got another one. Once we get those resources back home, we will grab the axes and head out to the oasis real quick. Chop down some trees for a little bit. Get that wood stockpiled, then hopefully this stupid storm will be done and we can take the boat out of the bay. Not gonna lie, it's looking like this storm's gonna last all of Rust Day. Alright, let's put you back in there. You back in there. We'll just leave the one on for right now. I did not cook my pork, damn it. Cook the pork real quick so we have a little bit of food. Now we're just wasting our wood. You off, grab you. Alright. Okay, that totally did not push the fucking way I told it to. You're leaving your house open. Yeah, I know, but don't worry. Nobody can touch anything in there anyway because TC's locked, so. You know. I see a nomad over there. I'll kill him real fast. Maybe I'll have some goodies on him. Whoa. Oh, we gotta turn the engine off. I thought this was code locked. This is supposed to be locked. I don't know why it's not locked. Precision. Pork Island living up to its name. Come here, buddy. Good news is I have a campfire on this island too, so as long as it hasn't decayed. Oh, look at the pigs. Come here, boys. It's bacon time. There's another one over there, and another one. Oh, yes. We're not worried about food tonight. Oh, you bitch. Fuck you, die, you motherfucker. Pardon my language. Sorry. I get a little violent sometimes. In game. I can't stress that enough. I am not a violent person. I hate confrontation. I avoid it at all costs. What about the rest of the pigs? Oh, don't worry. We'll get to them. We'll get to them. We own Pork Island. They ain't got nowhere to go. But since I'm obliterating all the pigs on this island, next spawns are probably going to be wolves. You're hurt. Why are you running? What has gotten a hold of you, my friend? Whatever it was, you didn't like it. I got more nodes down there. We got another node up here. Pigs nearby. No. We'll head back over to the campfire after I get all the pigs and see if it's still here. If not, there's enough trees on this island we can get enough wood to make one. There's my dinner's partner. If my wood campfire is still here, it'll be over there. But it does not look like it's still here. There's another boar. Yeah, I think it decayed. It was right here. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh, and I'm gonna have to worry about food for a little while. Damn. These things, when you cook them, I believe are what, 24 hours? Yeah, so once we get them cooked up, we'll put half of them on Warg's body. So if he logs in tomorrow, he'll have some food on him that he'll be able to eat for a little bit. Right then. It's pretty sad when the DB is like my best weapon. On normal servers, the DB is like a garbage weapon that nobody keeps unless they're door camping or trying to make a play. On this server, it's my freaking lifeblood, man. This thing has kept me alive in so many scratches. Thought there was another boar wandering out over here, but that could have been the one that we killed over there. There's another sulfur node. Oh, there's a metal node down there. We'll go down there and grab that afterwards. Keep an eye on the rest of the beach and see if there's any more. Yep. No, that's not one. Nothing there either. Just peeking over the cliff edges right now to see if there's any nodes down there that I didn't see before. So it's just the one metal node left on the back side of the island, so we'll go grab that real quick. Doesn't appear to be any more animals. Gotta be careful in case wolves decide to spawn on here, because they will be the bane of my existence. Really need to get a sleeping bag down at boat base as well. Alright, back over to the other side of the island to get back in the boat. And we will take that back. I wonder, I kind of want to check out GE. I would really love to run GE. I don't know how well I'll do against the boss there though. And I'm not quite sure how to handle all of the spawns because GE's going to have a lot of guys. I think maybe Saturday or Friday, depending on how my events go on Friday. We can see if maybe Warg wants to take our diesel and go do GE. GEs are tier 2. Should be. Yeah, GE's tier 2. So tier 2 is good because that's what we need right now. So if we can get Warg on, maybe I can craft an extra DB with some slugs, and then he can grab his Revy, unless he already has a DB. I think he does. He likes to primary Revy, I like to primary the DB. If we go together on Friday or Saturday, depending on what day he can play, we might be able to complete GE and run our diesel, which will give us a crap load of either stone or metal, whatever we decide. Might even oh fuck, I've got to push it out. Might even go just metal, so we can get enough metal frags for a car, a vehicle. We could potentially do a raid tonight, I suppose. We should have enough materials to craft up enough bean cans, or satchels, I mean. Alright, two things here. One, I noticed a code lock in here. Can we put that code lock on our boat? Yes. Why was the code lock not on the boat? I don't know why it was not, but I was certain you could put a code lock on the boat, so glad we did that. We are going to do some wood farming now, just to get some more wood in base. We have a few materials to drop off at base. We are going to put our wetsuit back in here. Air tank is in the box. We don't need that right now. We can leave the fuel out here. This is boat fuel. So Warg, if you're watching, there's boat fuel in the box next to TC along with a full dive kit. I will repair these guys real fast because I know Ward uses them when he dives. Those are back for Ward. He's not going to use the harpoon gun. He's not a fan of trying to kill the shark. He failed miserably. He doesn't want to do it again. Storm's still rolling outside. Boat's good. Has a lock on it now, so people can't mess with it. That has a lock on it as well, so even if they do come in, they can't mess with anything. Even if they could, they can't get the boat out because the door's locked. So, oh, Warg has a sleeping bag over here, I think. Yeah, he does. I need to get one out here. Oh, I got cloth on me, don't I? Yeah, I do. Not quite enough for a sleeping bag. That's funny. I don't have enough stuff here either. It's whatever. We'll bring one back out eventually. Getting wet regardless. I gotta remember to dry off when I get in base. I'm actually drying off as I go, which is kind of funny. 9% wet due to rain, though. I like the vending machines being right there because if you drive by in a train, you can see them. And I have seen trains go by a lot down through here. So I know a lot of people run GE and they go down with a train to do it. So let's go ahead and cook up these pork steaks. When we're done for the night, if there's any left, we'll put them on Warg's body. So he'll have food tomorrow. But for now, we're going to keep them on us because I seem to be eating a lot. So. It's a hard knock. Alright. Oopsie daisy, let's drop off what we have. We do have some stone. We don't have any wood or nothing. We do have some mats. And we have some cookables. There we have a tool that needs repaired. Might as well just repair them instead of throwing them out. It seems odd repairing stone tools, but alright, hang on to the boat paddles right now. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. Alright, off to the oasis. Get some wood. Do we have how's our metal wood axe doing? We have one that's got barely any life and one that's got 3/4 life. I'm saving that for when we have teas. I might as well save them both for when we have teas. But right now, we have the means to make the berries for teas. We just haven't done so yet. So we've cloned them. We just don't have any decent clones at the moment. So what would be really nice is to get a chicken pie going so we can put down some decent seeds. But we need a chicken coop to be able to raise our chickens, or a good battery to keep our fridge going so we can store eggs and chicken from the wild. There's the oasis. And there's stone. Oh, I should have brought a mining hat. I can't see the X in the dark. X in the dark. X in the dark. I can't see the X in the dark. I don't know. They supposedly made it to where you can see like this at night now, so you can do farming at night, but I can't see that damn X for the life of me. There. See the X? Barely see it right there. Now, it's gone. I don't know where the fuck it is. I mean, I could probably find it if I sat here and studied the tree for a minute, but I don't care that much. It'll be daytime soon anyway. That's why you see me moving around, just to see if I can spot it while I'm chopping. Or if I hit it by accident, you know. I mean, there ain't nobody else or nothing else around. I can't be killed by other people, so when I'm doing night farming, I might as well just bring the damn mining hat with me so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Looks like the bandit's got interested in the sulfur quarry ×4. Dropped an airdrop. Will be there soon. Damn. Okay. Wish I knew where sulfur quarry was. Actually, no, I think that's stone quarry. I could go around stone quarry with my diesel. Wouldn't give us very much though. Rather save it for GE. Oh, Warg. Oh, we don't have a raid me base anymore. It decayed. Oh no. Oh shit. I'm sorry, man. Um, but now that we know, we can build it a lot fucking closer to home in case we die. We can build it at like halfway point. Unless you really want to build it right here at the Oasis, but I mean, if I rebuild it properly, we should be perfectly fine with it right between the base. But before I rebuild it, we're going to need more supplies. Because I want to make sure we have more than enough supplies to keep it going for a while. Because I know you like the raid me's. I should be able to see the fucking X by now, and I can't see it. Where the hell is it? There it is. Tiny fucking little thing right there. Somebody has a base over here now. I'm glad we emptied out, for the most part, emptied the fucking raid me base out. Because now that it's been decayed, yeah. Sulfur, let's grab you. Link, shut up, dude. Yeah, somebody new is over here. Couple somebodies. One there and one over there now. We've had some people join apparently. Using the barrels. We got there's TC over there. Tucked in that corner. Right there. And they got a rack of barrels there. They got a T1. This is either a repair bench or a T2. Looks like a T2. They might have a T2 down. Yeah, that's a T2. They progressed enough to get a T2 already. That's crazy. I think that's a T2 anyway. You can't see through the floor. They have a back entrance over here. No, that just goes up top. Well, good. Now I can look down through the roof. Oh, no, only the wooden roof can. You can't look through the twig. That's right. And there's that guy over there who has an open hole in his base. Unless that was this guy's original base and he just flubbed it and decided to rebuild it. Tad about Lamine, huh? Please tell me you locked your TC. Good. I was going to say, if you were that foolish, then I'm going to open this shit. They have an engineer's workbench. Oh, that might have been what I saw through his place. No, it's not, because I saw the anvil. That guy has a tier 2. Oh, your roof is wide the fuck open, dude. It's an interesting little setup. That's how they get in and out of their base, I believe. No, they have a door. Just makes an easy in and out for me. Alright, let's get some wood. No fucking around with people's shit. Now, if that TC had been open, I'm sorry. I would have probably snooped. Actually, it probably wouldn't have let me open the boxes. But I could have Foundation destroyed it with TC access. And, I wonder if I had TC access and removed TC, put my own TC down, would it let me open the boxes? I don't think it would. I think it would still count as theirs. I wouldn't be able to open it because I think I tried that before, but it would be funny though. But I could just remove the foundations underneath them, let them break, and then loot whatever I wanted out of it. But no TC access, so no worries regardless. I still wouldn't do it anyway because I think it's against the rules on this server. I think. What are the server rules? Does it say no stealing from people? Oh, it doesn't say. I mean, it doesn't say. Hey, technically, it's fair game if you don't lock your shit, I'm guessing. I'm gonna have to ask someone to message me in Discord about that, or I'd have to find an admin on Discord or something and ask them about that. Be like, listen, I know this is a hardcore, and I know it's it's not PvE or whatever, but if someone is foolish enough to leave access to their base and leave their TC unlocked, and we get off on it, are we allowed to snoop and take whatever we feel like taking? Because I mean, everybody and their brother should know lock your TC. that's your most important piece of anything in this game when it comes to your base is your TC. Lock it. Whether it be a code lock for you and your team or a solo lock, whatever, lock it. I made that mistake when I built my vending machine the first time. I didn't lock my TC. And when I came back to try to find it, knowing I had like 3 or 4 days in there of upkeep, I went back to find my fucking vending machine and the thing wasn't there. Found out that I didn't lock the TC. Somebody got off on the TC, destroyed the foundation underneath it, which wrecked everything. And first they were able to loot my vending machine. Then they destroyed everything so they get rid of all the evidence. The fucked up part with them building on the Oasis, though, is they took out a big chunk of fucking trees. And because they're built there now, the trees won't respawn. I just respawned right in my face. 'Do. We're at 3,000 wood now. That's not too bad, I suppose. Where'd the X go? There it is. should be able to get about 6,000 wood or so out of this axe, or total, when this axe is done. We started with 0, so we got 3,000 before the first one died. It'd be nice if it didn't jump so massively around the tree. You know, it jumped just a little bit here and there, side to side or something. But when it does like a complete other side of the tree, it's kind of annoying. Like this X chase is not bad. This is okay right here. Stay in, that one over here. If it just moved a small amount and stayed on the same side of the damn tree you were chopping, then I could do it one-handed, which would be nice. Frees up my other hand for like when I'm eating snacks and stuff, but wood cutting, unfortunately, and mining require both hands because you gotta move around to chase the shit, so. So I also don't know if your base becomes raidable if you're gone for too long. Like on a lot of PvE servers, if you're gone for like 3 days with none of your team logging in, then your base becomes raidable. Other players can scoop in and destroy a wall or two and come in and loot all your shit and leave. I don't know if that's the same case on this one. I think I have global chat turned off also. Ah, sorry, sneezed. At least I had the foresight to turn the mic off this time. I'm notorious for sneezing, coughing, etc. in my freaking mic and then forgetting to turn it off or missing. Like turning the event happens just as I'm about to push the freaking mute button on the mic. Where are you? I know this part's boring and I apologize for that. We'll do something a little exciting. We'll go take gas station after this. Do a little farm over there. Maybe we'll go to Ziggurat, take the boss at Zig, as long as no fucking animals over there. Damn panthers cause a huge problem. Oh, we're already past 6,000 and we still have a good chunk of the axe left. Hell yeah. Maybe we can scoop up and grab a couple more K. We should have fucking TC'd off the damn oasis. Some beautiful tree farm would have been great. We should have just TC'd it off. You can come get all the fresh water you want, but you're not building here. Oh well, it is what it is. Can't have everything you want in this game. Work should be jumping on here anytime now. It's after midnight, so he should be getting up and on his way to work. If you're new here, Wargar is my IRL brother, and I tend to play games with him a lot. He lives in Germany, so he plays at a different time scale than I do. And we usually only get to play together on Fridays and Saturdays, because that's my days off, and I can catch him when he's coming home from work Friday, and then Saturday he has off. So, well, that puts an end to our tree farm for right now. Wait, I didn't see this guy's before, did I? Or is this the guy with the window? That's the guy with the window. Okay. Yeah, word. We got new neighbors. Two of them. And unfortunately, they built on our oasis, which is hindering our tree farm now by a small amount, but it is what it is. We still got plenty of trees here we can farm, and they do respawn quick still. So, it's a plus. I haven't done a solo dome yet. Maybe we'll do that. We'll take gas station, go back, dump off everything we get, and then load up, and we'll prep up for a solo dome run. The boss at the top and the one guy at the top will be a pain in the ass, but I think we can get him as long as we're careful. The dome is technically a tier 1, but there should be plenty of loot. So a lot of NPCs on dome too. Surprised nobody's built in this. It's a little arch rock. This would be a nice little base. Perfect for this setup. Especially if you're a solo. That's a beautiful size for a solo base. I mean, we're a duo. We have a god rock, but I mean, you can see we've made use of it inside. We got plenty of room, so. Oh shit, we're starving too. Was not paying attention to my food. Should have filled up on water while I was at the oasis. Well, it's not like we need water. I got freaking, uh, come on, you fucking piece of shit. I hate when it does that shit. Um, 6 days, that's better. Lost my train of thought, sorry. Lost my train of thought. Damn, can't talk today. We got 21 rounds, 39 rounds. We should be okay. Gas station's pretty easy to take. Let's put our busted tools over here. We don't need them right now. Don't need a paddle right now either. We'll take the pickaxe with us in case we see any nodes. Yeah, let's go take gas station real quick. In case you're wondering about the whole precision thing when I shoot. Warg has viewed my stream a few times. Quite a few times, and on the times that he visits, for whatever reason, I seem to be ass with my gun and can't hit shit. I miss all my shots. But whenever he's not watching, I headshot, I crunch, I kill like crazy. Whenever he watches later, because he always rewatches the stream. But when he's not live watching, I actually do good. So as a little snap, every time I do well on a shot when he's not watching, I'd say precision now. Oh, that guy's new. I hadn't seen him before. One of the vendors fell. There was a vendor there. It's gone now. Oh, we're gonna go get that pig. Yeah, one of the vendors is gone, and this guy has built some weird fucking setup here. Holy shit, that dude is running. Damn it. Thought I was on point with that shot, but apparently not. Damn. Come on, hands. Was not proving my point well there with those double barrel shots, so just ignore those. We'll reset. Yeah, what the fuck is this guy built though, man? Oh, this is fucking weird. This, oh, I camo netted the outside. Why would you do that? For one, you're not in a forest, man. Why are you camo netting shit? Trying to disguise the fact that people can jump up in your shit? Oh, they can't because the netting's in the way. Oh, smart devil. He has nothing of use to me. Nothing. That's his setup down there. Where's his TC? His TC's over there. Can I reach it? And is it locked? Oh, it's locked. Smart. Who are we dealing with? Can we see a name? I don't even see the person in there. I don't think they are in there. They're not. I don't know where they logged out, but they're not here. They're not logged out there. They only have a tier 1 and a repair bench. They're not logged out here. I don't know where the fuck they are. Is this lootable? Probably not. No. And I'm gonna guess it can't be destroyed. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the gas station. Fuck it. I'm guessing this guy has gas station on farm with a bow, and he's trying to sell the shit he's been getting here for shit he needs. That's my bet. Fucking lag. Precision. Precision. Headshot. I said boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom. Ow, you bitch. Headshot. We still alive. Yeah, you gotta reload, huh? Reload that. Double headshot. Oh, precision. See, I told you, I'm pretty damn good with this thing, but not when Work's watching. When he watches, we don't do so hot. Alright, now we play the, oh, let's get rid of this guy first. Hit. Hit him. Ooh, headshot precision. That dude's dead. I took a hit or two, but geez, I just crunched him where he stood. And they wonder why I play with the DB and the slugs. Because when they hit, they freaking wreck. Alright. Let's go get the close-up guy now. The other shooting guy. Actually, we already killed both of them. The shooter's up top. The nail gun guy. There isn't one running around in there, which means he could be out back. There's usually another one. There he is. Fuck, you really hit me that shot as I'm going behind the building. Compound bow, which can go in the recycler. I need some grubs. We'll take that. Let's go loot the guys on the roof. One guy crunched over there. The other one's crunched over here. Here's Mr. Crunchy. Oh, there's some mushrooms. Those won't do me any good because I don't have a fucking refrigerator up running right now. Captain Crunch is over here. Yeah, it's a good thing I need air fucking tanks now, right? No crate there. Point being, I don't need any more damn air tanks. I have so many. No. Mail crate. Not a digital clock. Oh, we might get some tech trash from that, man. I don't think so. I don't think it takes tech. We don't need another one. We can already make them, so. Oh, scrap you. We'll keep the full one. Scrap you. Scrap you. While that's scrapping, we'll check the crates. Alright, let's go restock the recycler if we have anything. No tech trash. We got you. I should keep those. No other car parts? Right. Put comps up in there. Basically shit we're gonna keep will go up there. Just everything. Let's see what's down below. These usually have like sulfur and metal and shit in them. Take that for the cloth. Take that for the leather. Take that for that. Base is all still standing. Radtown's up. We still have that one. Dome and Ziggurat. We still have that one. Main base. No, I'm kidding. Main base is perfectly fine. However, there is a base we no longer have. Sadly, Raid Me base has decayed and is gone. But Raid Me base can be rebuilt. It's not a big deal. And there wasn't much left there. We took most of it back, so. But everything else is still standing. Precision. Ooh, trash pile. Let me go get that. And we're going to drop this shit off, and then we're going to see about doing a solo dome run. Ooh, it's got a toolbox. Give me something good. Come on. Oh, give me a Jackie. I would love a Jackie. It's not going to happen. I doubt it'll ever happen. I'm pretty sure those are boss only or craft only, but that was very underwhelming. Alright, we don't have a paddle anymore. Let's use the flashlight. Oh shit, come here you. You have only one barrel? Ugh. Garbage. No. Figured as much, didn't have much upkeep in it. Yeah. It sadly has died, but I was actually thinking about, you see base right in front, I'm assuming when your second or the time frame catches up. There's our base. I honestly think we should build a raid me base in that arch rock right there, to where it's only attackable from two sides and we can easily defend the two sides. Then we don't have to worry about zooming all the way around to find it. You know what I mean? If we build it in there, and if we build it in the rock, then they have no choice but to come around, which then funnels them in directly towards us and gives us a much easier shot. And we don't have to spend as much to build it. I mean, it'll be a very easy build in there. The interior can stay twig as long as the exterior panels are metal. We're fine. Won't cost hardly anything, to be honest. What do we have? We have 5. I could craft one out real quick and go do one. That would be interesting. Be interesting in something. Whoops, to watch. We don't want that in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. I said that in one of my vids. Oh, sorry. Again, I wasn't able to watch all of your vids for the hardcore. You put a lot of time and effort into those, I know, and I was trying my best to watch them, but my work situation here has changed considerably with the wife getting a new job, so I often get driven and dropped off to work instead of drive myself, so all that watch time is no longer available to me because I usually have to talk and communicate on the ride and stuff. Otherwise, you know, people get a little upset. GP. Oh, that's right. These can go in there. Extra air tank. That can go in there. Some pork chops we can cook up. I did upkeep main base to 6 days. It was at 4. But I did a small farm. I updated the wood. I put what little bit of stone I was able to come across in here. And I have started cooking up some more metal. Oh, I actually do have a pretty decent amount of shit I can go recycle. Oh, well then, let's do that real fast. Since we just cleared out gas station. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do, damn it. Since we just cleared out gas station. Wait, why is the poncho in here? Touch it, and we want to keep that. Oh, because he already has 2 here. That's fine, I'll put it, put in my wall locker. I'm not going to recycle that shit. Needs to be repaired, but even so. I'm going to do the same for that riot helmet as well. That was up in there. I'm going to keep those for kit items for right now. What armor gloves? Actually, we can wear those. No, because we'll take the face mask off. We'll put those up here. Get all the Twitch drops. Not all of them. I'm still working on them. Train wrecks. I still have a quarter of that one to do because he cut off 3/4 of the way through last night and I wasn't able to finish. I got the ones that I want. I need to actually check and see how that's doing. Let me flip. I can't see you speaking at the moment, so give me a second. Finishing up the Valkyrie Sire door right now, which is the metal door. Oh, it's only 36% of an hour right now. Really? I feel like I've been more than an hour watching that. Alright, whatever. We'll finish that one. I've got H. June's back. I've got Abe's refrigerator. I've got the straw sleeping bag. I've got 3/4 of Trainwreck's M2. I have the bat wall locker. I have the other backpack. I just need to finish up with the guns now. Put this shit away because we're going to go recycle. Boom. 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 That's going to fucking decay. Pickles. Ooh, Lucky Pickle? Lucky Pickle. Lucky Pickle again? Yes, Lucky Pickle. That's free calories and hydration right there. Let's put some grubs in here. I'm going to throw the mushrooms in there anyway. Just let them decay because they're going to decay regardless. Wood. Oh, yeah, should have put the fish in there too. Fuel. Granola bar. Fuel. Boom. We were supposed to go do a boat farm right now, but Kind of having some fun over there. Let's get recyclables and go recycle real quick. What else is in the bag? GP and worms. I hate when I do that. It's all just gonna be metal frags anyways. Alright, let's roll. Everything should still be dead over there, but we have our guns loaded and ready just in case. We only have 4 bandies. Probably should have grabbed some more, but everything should still be dead. They may start respawning as I'm recycling those, so I have to be careful. Missing like 3. The people not getting online. Yeah. I started Wilnuff's chest, or I wanted to, because I seen him online. But when I went there, it was just him doing his fucking live video chatting. So since he wasn't streaming Rust, it wasn't counting. So I have to hold off on Wilnuff's chest for now, anyway. See if I can't catch him online later. Ooh, we got a ladder. Nice. Might get another ladder out of this one. Maybe a road sign out of that. Oh, we didn't get a ladder out of it. We got some gears, though, which is nice. A road sign. Yeah, baby. I'm hoping to get some tarps out of this bad boy. 2 tarps would be nice. Chance at another ladder. Come on, 2 tarps, 2 tarps, 2 tarps. Ooh, at least got 1. I'll take it. Ah, no ladder. Another gear, though. That's good. We need gears. Free metal frags. I'll take it. I would love to get enough fragments for a car so we could like roam the map and actually do like big farms. You know, take some decent tools out and actually go do a really good farm with like an ore tea or a tree tea or something. Even if it's just a 20K for the 2 module, it's better than nothing. Put a 1 storage module in there and you're good, you know. The real problem is finding people having the parts we need and what's it going to cost us to get. Because I found a few pieces to vehicles when I did like the tier 1 runs, but I didn't find anything I would have used. I found like a passenger's back seat or whatever. Um, and then I found, I think, one of the cabs, but it wasn't the cab I like using. That's it. We all recycle. Let's drop it off. This first guy we killed was that one, so we should be good. Yeah, 20K. It's up there, but if we can get one truck going, we can farm. We can do some serious farming. But we got to get a truck first, which is no easy task. 20K frags is pretty lot of frags for this server. Sun's going down again. Ooh, how's our pumpkins doing? Oh, fruiting. Oh, they're at 3 for fruiting. No, they're not. They might get to 4, maybe. I doubt it. No, that was 81%. It's going to stay 3. We'll let it hit ripe anyway and see what happens. Maybe it'll take a big jump, but I don't think it'll be enough to push it. Yoink, yoink. We have 9 stop signs now. Intriguing. I wonder. I don't think people are really offering stop signs up. Vending machines. So what if we traded some stop signs? Oh, he's got 1 for 250 scrap. Oh, that's the outpost. No, no, no. Nobody has stop signs up for sale. Interesting. And what can be made with stop signs? Is it just the planter pots? Ceiling lights. Ceiling lights, yeah. And then planter pots. And the workbench level 2. You need 10 for the workbench level 2. What can we trade of value for stop signs that somebody might have their hands on? We could offer up some stop signs for rope and for tarps as well. Or gears, because we need 40 gears for the tier 3. We could offer up some stop signs. Let's take 5 to the vending machine and let's offer up some stop signs for some gears. We don't really need rope right now. We'll do gears and tarps. If we get some more tarps, we can make some more triangle planters. I'm tempted to plug the fridge back in and just grow up some pumpkins since we're going to be playing hardcore. Just plug it in, and then whenever we're online playing, we can leave it running to where it keeps the... Ooh, tech trash. Yeah, well, I think tech trash is tier 3 drop, though. I don't think it's findable. I don't think anyone's going to offer tech... Maybe two road signs for 1 tech trash. It's a road sign. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do 2 for 1. See if we can get a little bit of tech. We can do for tarps as well. We'll do 1 road sign for 2 tarps. Nah, we should just do 1. Tarps are pretty hard to come by. Let's do 1 for 1 swap. There we go. If we get tech out of it, cool. If not, well, that's fine too. Alright, we need some bandies. Ugh. Can the solar even be learned? Solar panel? No. I don't think you can. I didn't try when I first got it. I could go pick ours up and try. But right now we don't have tech trash, so even if we can learn it, it would be pointless for us to try right now. But I don't think it can. I think it can only be crafted from the workbench. I know it can only be crafted from the workbench, which means it can't be learned. Because everyone said you needed tier 3 to craft it, I believe. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put the fucking road signs in the vending machine. I'm an adult. You know, offer something to sell. You might want to remember to put the shit in there to trade with. No, tech trash you need for batteries, I'm sure. And you're probably going to need it for other shit later on. I know you need it for some of the guns, I believe. No, you don't. But you'll probably need it for some of the tier 3 stuff, I'm assuming. So I don't know. I don't think it'd be worthless. You probably will need it to craft red dot sights, scopes. Um, what else I'm thinking they might put it on? You might need it to make electric furnaces. Because I mean they use some shit that you don't need and stuff. Remember, like you need blood for fucking syringes and shit like that. So we need glue to make those too, and 25 blades. Who's gonna have the time to get 25 blades to get a fucking salvage pick? And then when they wear it out, what are you gonna do? Get another 25 fucking? That's crazy. Hopefully, I'll have some time Saturday that you and I can play. And we can try and do a tier 2 monument. We could always take this 6 or I swear that said 6 before. Now it only says 5. Anyway, we could take the diesel and go run GE. That's a tier 2. Fight our way in, run GE for some stone or something. Alright, meds are all in there. Good. Oh, you're in there now. You go there, there, there. You go there. No, you don't. You go up. No, you go in the toolbox. That's right. You go there. Perfect. Fuel in the fuel box. Hey, Warwick, what do we say to Stream Boo? Let him know how we feel about him. Oh, we took sunflowers and traded that in for fuel, I'm guessing. Seed box is looking on the low side. But the clove box looks pretty good. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, that's why I was thinking if we do it, we're going to have to approach from the backside where the dirt piles are, and we can use those for cover, working our way up to the area where we usually kill them, up through there, using that for cover as well. It will be rough, but if we build a little mini outpost right outside it to restock and carry meds and all that, we might even actually make med stims for that. We might be okay. But I know it's definitely not going to be easy, that's for sure. But we are playing a hardcore server. It's not really supposed to be easy. So, I don't know. It was a thought. It's something we might be able to do. We might also look at some of the other tier 2s and give some of those a try. What else do we have? Harbor and large harbor. Those could be a little more difficult. Satellite dish. Sewer branch, abandoned military base. Yeah, I don't know where the abandoned military base is. I know where satellite dish is, and I know where one, two of the harbors are. One or two. Yeah, I know where both of them are. And then of course giant excavator, which is actually nearby us. So. But hey, I'm up for anything. Stream poo can eat a soggy pack of rotten pickles. There we go. Yeah, let him have it. Speaking of pickles, let's go see if we get lucky. Come on, lucky pickle. Yes. Lucky pickle. All right. Another one? Oh, yeah. I wonder if you can't get a bad pickle on this server. I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can. That saves me having to tear up my fucking pork over here. Oh, did I cook these older shit? Yep, sure did. Ran out of wood. I was gonna redesign this and try and get rid of these fucking poles too. I forgot about that. It would require some moving of things, unfortunately. Actually, those things are not that hard to move. This should be fully charged again. I don't understand. There it is. I say I don't understand why it's not. But it is now fully charged. It only lost 10 power earlier, and I don't know if it's because I turned the switch on for a minute or two, or if it just decayed some power over time. It's still so dark in here, but the fucking solar panel's on. It's weird. Why is the solar panel on? The root combiner's on. That means I have power coming into the solar panel, but the sun's not out. I have 10 power coming in from the solar panel. That's enough light to give the solar panel power? Maybe, oh, maybe it can. Maybe because it's higher up, it can see it. Huh? That's crazy. I never get lucky. They're always bad for me. That light uses 1 power. I know it does, but when it continuously pumps in, it stays lit, meaning it's charged. It takes the 1 power from the solar panel and puts 19 in instead of 20. 15 now instead of 20. Or no, it pumps in the full amount, but it uses 1 off of here to power it. But yeah, that just tells me it's fully charged at the moment. So I was thinking of plugging the fridge back in and just keeping some pumpkins for a little while. But I thought maybe just keeping it turned on while we're online so that it keeps food safe while we're online. And then whenever we go offline, we can turn it off, and the food should last a day or 2 at least before we get back on again. And with you getting back on at different times than me, if you leave it running while you're on, it charges while the both of us are off, you know. Obviously, it took like 2 or 3 days to fully charge, so when it does deplete, it will take a long time to recharge. But if we're turning it on and off at different points during the day, it should charge enough to keep that extended out for, say, 4 or 5 days before it becomes an issue. So by then, we might be far enough along in the Tier 2 to have gotten a better battery from the Tier 2 bosses and whatnot. So 98%. Why is some of it 76 and 90? They should all be going at the same fucking rate. Like this one's 93, this one's 98, and this one's only 84. Like what? 76. Why are they at different rates? We're getting low on water though. Ooh, that that does make sense. We can do that with 2 timers. I could actually do that. I could set that up tonight actually and just put my pumpkins in the fridge so they don't decay. Um, Take out the manual switch. Put 2 timers in. Hmm. I'll have to look up on a circuit for it because you can use the toggle from 1 timer. Or no, I could just do it with 2 clocks. No, we'd need, because the clock you'd have to set, you can't set a 2-minute timer, you can only set actual time alarms. Yeah, do you remember how to build it? If you remember how to build it in Rustrition and send me a picture of it. Or if there was a video you were following, send me the link. But that also means the clock is going to have to run continuously if we use the clock to trigger it. If we're not using the clock to trigger it, we're going to use timers and either blockers or memory cells. Where they have like preloaded designs on Rustrition? I've never noticed that. If so, I'll look at it and I'll come up with a system. I didn't know there were pre-mades. That's cool. I'll have to go look at those. Let's take a look at it right now. I got nothing better to do. Let's see. Import, export. Configure the circuit. Copy the clipboard. Got the clipboard, all the components. Electrical components, fluid components, industrial components. I don't see where to find the pre-mades. Log in with Steam. You're really gonna do this to me right now? Alright, give me my phone. You logged in with a different computer. No, the fuck I haven't. I'm logged in with my main PC, which is right next to my laptop that I logged in last time with. Yes, it's me. Alright, let's see. My circuits. New to registration or have a question, join the Discord community. Change the view group. Fit to view. I don't see where to access the pre-mades. Import. Paste the circuit XML or paste bin URL. Example circuits, published circuits, official links. There we go. Let's look at these. Rail phage 10 hours ago. What the hell is this? Untitled circuit. And doesn't seem to show you anything. Oh, it's loading. There we go. Phage. Phase. I think you're supposed to say phase. What is this supposed to do? No idea what the hell this dude built, but it's not labeled. Battery charging daisy chain. This charging type is used for non-stationary batteries. Usage examples: you live in a cave, you raid someone with turrets but don't want to use a generator, you want to sell full charge batteries via vending machine, and more. Okay, that's interesting. Electric is automated something or another. Voltage controlled MUX and DMUX. Positioning, sensing, locking, turret, BNC core. Pulsar, alternating timer to switch between two target objects. These two can be whatever you want switched. All right. Power to a regular switch into a converter or electrical branch set to 2, one that goes off to 10, set to target output power. Always got it set to 10, but so that's the one I would set to 5, because that one goes, yeah, that one goes up to the targets. Okay. And the target would be the refrigerator. Oh, but this is to turn two different objects on and off, not just one on and off. Then again, I could just leave the other side blank and it should turn it on and off. Or I could use it to trigger a timer. No, that would fuck up the system. Oh, he has a timer in there anyway. He has it set to 5 seconds, but that's where we would adjust our in, out, out. Yeah. That's where we would just adjust our time for how long we wanted it to turn on. That would work. We just wouldn't fill the second channel of the memory cell at the top there. We just put one on there and set the timer to go every 2 minutes. So it'd go on for 2 minutes, off for 2 minutes, on for 2 minutes, off for 2 minutes. What else do we have available here? Bypass charge controller for effective power management. Solar Oracle. Shift register. And RNG. Pulsar. What the fuck is Pulsar? The hell does this do? It doesn't seem to be doing anything though. Oh, that's interesting. Turn the switch off. Lights turn on. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to do, but what else do we have? Door closing, 2 input alternating T flip-flop, alternating toggle latch, vending machine, gambling machine, auto E furnace, auto opening turret pod when getting raided, SAM site mode switching and indication circuit, laser toggle switch, dizzy base electrician, the Valley house, okay, let's see what we have here. Version 6 with backup battery, sequential charge discharge, and battery cluster loss. Geez, what the hell is that? Redundant backup power. Sequential charging. Ultimate smelter, JVLC, judge variable load core. Holy shit, I don't even want to know what the fuck that does. Mole's easy electric furnace, BNC, auto furnace, Kevin McNaster. The hell is this? Oh, it's a trap-based thing. Oh, fuck, I got rid of my fucking filters, man. Search for a circuit. Let's go. This is gonna suck. Alright, let's put some filters back on. Let's go recharge. Let's look for, do we have a constant? No, we don't. Let's see what that gets us. Let's check on our starvation and shit. Alright, we're doing okay. Turret power, loop battery backup. 1 battery, 5 smart turrets. Oh, what does it say? This will allow you to charge your battery when they are not needed. Toggle on, off, garage door opener. To use this correctly, you need to know how much your base needs. Put that amount in the electrical branch marked 105. Okay. After that, the rest of the power will be used to charge the battery and enable the blocker. If we build this circuit with 1 solar panel and 2 batteries, we should be able to get this to work. I mean, technically we could do it. Well, the problem though is you have night and day. That's when shit is going down. It's gonna burn power throughout the night. What would be the best way to do this? Alright, hold on. Let me look at it. I assume you linked it in Discord. Yep, right there. Alright, and he said linked it, just put the fridge at the end instead of the pump. Well, that will be easier said than done because the pump has a toggle. The fridge doesn't. Well, that's the water in, that's the water out. So this one has a toggle going from a manual switch to the toggle. So I'm guessing we could instead just run. We can't run that straight to the fridge because that would be the main power. So we'd have to leave that one empty. Because power goes to that, which means it's continuous. That goes down to here, which in turn breaks direct power off to the blocker. Alright, power then goes to this one, which feeds the timer and the other timer. Alright, and then from the blocker, you get one that feeds in to this electrical branch, which in turn seems to go nowhere with that. I don't know why they even ran that line. That line doesn't go anywhere. Oh, it goes to the blocker pass-through. Never mind. Okay. And then that one in turn goes to the toggle on the timer, which in turn goes to the toggle on another timer. Okay. That timer goes to a switch, but the switch is in the off position. What happens when you turn it on? Watching this timer count down, and it should flip off. Okay, now that one's on, which sends the 388 power up here. Which in turn powers the pumps. Okay. So the bottom timer is the off timer? Yeah, the first timer ends, kicks on the next timer, which is the actual power cycle. That's what sends power to what's going to happen. There it goes. Yeah. So that timer we'd want at 2 minutes for 2 minutes on, and the other timer at 1 minute for 1 minute off. Well, but we couldn't do that because if the top timer was more time than the bottom timer, then the bottom timer would be flipping twice. And there would be a missed cycle every other cycle. Unless we do 2 minutes off, 1 minute on. Or 3 minutes off, 2 minutes on. Or 2 and 2. 2 on, 2 off. Alright, let me put this on the other screen. And make that a little bigger so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can do this here. Alright, we're going to need a blocker. We don't have the blocker learned yet, I don't believe. No, but we do have one, so let's grab it. And we shall learn it. Oh, I did it right there. Oh, don't mind if I do. Could also try to sync it to the day-night cycle so it's only running on battery for half the night cycle. I could do that. I know night cycle is only, what do I have these timers set for? Because I was trying to figure out the timing on this server. I think night cycle is 10 minutes. No, this one's set to 700. It shouldn't be. It should be 600. That's supposed to be 600, which is 10 minutes. Because I'm pretty sure that's what night is. I'm going to pick up this electrical stuff and redo the circuit here if you're okay with that. Alright. So our power source is going to be our batteries, not the inline from the solar panel, obviously. Alright. We need our hammer. And we need to go make a blocker. Not what I wanted. Alright, so what is the tick rate of power in this game? It's 1 unit of power every how many seconds? Do you know? Or 1 measurement of power, depending on what the device uses. Per what? Is it 30 seconds? 1 minute? One rush watt hour per minute. Okay. Because we have 12 batteries all at 400 rust watts. So 12 times 4. Off the top of my head. 8, 4, 48 hours. 48 rust watt hours. Or 4,800, I mean, rust watt hours out of it. Because it's 400, not 4. Yeah, it's 4,800 roughly. Well, we wouldn't be able to use the digital clock to kickstart it anyway. We don't want that. We want direct power with the timers controlling how much. But we're going to need the clock to kickstart everything. Alright. I know what to do. Alright, but we can't use the 2 output off the original branch to the toggle on the pump because the fridge doesn't have a toggle. It's just that final line of power from the switch up there is going to have to go directly to the fridge. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can build this real quick, yeah? Alright, we don't need the counter. We don't need the light. Let's get rid of those. We're not going to need the clock. We can leave that there, that's fine. We're not going to need the splitter, right? No. So get rid of splitter. We will need that right there because that's going to be our power input charging our batteries. And it should have one to the generator. It does. One to the solar. One out to the power, which... What? Oh, I was using the splitter to charge the batteries. That's right. Output to the switch. Small battery. Empty. Alright, so that's the input power. So we're going to go down, over, over, up. Alright, root combiners now supplying power to the battery pack. This goes to the switch, so that's our output power. Alright, so let's pick this up. Pick this up. And we're going to pick up all of the... Oh, that just killed all our power running outside. But we're not going to need outside power. Would you knock it off, dog? Alright, so this one, we're going to need another timer. So we need 2 timers. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 electrical branches. We have 3, right? Yeah, we need 1 more electrical branch and a timer. Take that timer. I don't have any more electrical branches. Can I make the timer yet or no? I cannot. Let's learn the timer. Alright, now we need to make a timer. And another electrical branch. So to get it to run on half a night cycle's battery power, we need to know what time we lose solar power. And I'm actually tempted to go up top. Since I know the sun's path is directly this way, I'm tempted to go up top and turn the solar panel this way so it tracks all the way across the sky and gives us power the whole time. But I won't know if it's doing that until the start of the next morning. Interesting. So there is no actual one direction that you should be placing the solar panels in Rust. Everybody always says, oh, north or northeast, but that's not actually true. According to Google, it's saying in Rust, the solar panel should generally face south for maximum power. But for precise tuning, you're supposed to observe where the position is and face the panels towards it. If it appears tilted north or south, placing the panels to face the center of the map can also be optimal if you are near the outer edges, while in the middle, a north-facing panel often yields the highest output. If you're in the middle of the map, a north-facing panel is generally best, though checking the sun's tilt is ideal for even greater accuracy. Edges of the map, place the panels facing towards the center. The 1-month cycle. The sun's behavior in rest follows a predictable cycle similar to a simplified calendar. For a constant placement over a whole wipe, placing panels north is a reliable choice, as the sun spends more time in the northern sky for much of the year in the game. Okay. Alright, man. I'll catch you later. To ensure full health, make sure your panels are 100% health by repairing them with a hammer so damaged panels produce less power. Okay, didn't know that. And of course, avoid shade, obviously. Let's see what this is. Alright, so um, I did a little bit of research. Um, I did some explanation or looked up some explanations on why panels should face certain ways and when. Ideally, it's all about the amount of time you're going to be spending on a wipe. The old system used to be that you would, if you were on the outer edge, you would face panels into the center because you would consider the center of the map where the sun was, and they would always get the most charge that way. The new system does not work that way. Oh, I need to go there. I guess I can make one. The new system works on a 12-month cycle just like the sun would, but it's a game 12 months. And it actually starts its cycle in mid-May, not in January. So when you go about the whole spiel, essentially, the sun will pass in different paths over the sky. So right here, you can see it's right there, and it came this way. But eventually, it's going to move a little this way, then a little this way, then a little this way, so on and so forth. It moves very, very little across the sky. But what they are saying is that you want, basically, if you want to keep things simple and not change your solar panels around a lot, they're saying to place them, oh fuck, place them north to get the most. So we would want to go that way, which is perfect for what I was saying, because it's going to go across the sky. It's going to spend most of its time in the light. But I'm going to have to go get some high quality metal to pick this up, because I don't know if I can do the removal tool. Maybe I can. And it won't affect the health, and it won't affect my wire drop as long as I don't change my wire. Make sure we're still facing north. North is directly that way. There, now starting in the morning, we will have that cycle done. All right. Now we need to build this circuit. Let's see if we can find a miner's hat for that, because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. And now we come over here and build our circuit. Alright, so our circuit is going to be one electrical branch, timers, electrical branch, and a blocker. And then the refrigerator, and a switch. Alright, so we're going to place our 3 electrical branches here, right? Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm going to put a timer here, and a timer here. Then we're going to need our switch up above. We're going to need our other electrical branch and our blocker. Alright, so the other electrical branch we'll put over here, and the blocker can go right below it, like that. Alright, there we go. So that is the circuit built. Now we gotta wire it. Alright, so we're gonna take our power output from here, and we're gonna put it down there. We need to run it to that one. Oh, damn it. That one's going to be configured for a 2 output, which it's already set to. And the output goes to our toggle on our pump, but that's not going to be needed, so we'll set that to 1. Since it can't be set to 0, that way it's not outputting any extra power. Our power from it is going to go into the next one, to which that one will be set to 2 as well. 2 power will go to our timer. Our timer is now activated. The timer power will go to the toggle to the other timer. And the main power from this branch will come to the main power of this toggle. And now the main power from there will go to the switch. And the switch will come over to the refrigerator. And then on this side, we're going to run toggle power from our first timer. Oh, whoops, I did that wrong. This one is right there. This one is right there. This one powers this one. And then this one powers this one like that. And has an 8 output. Why does it have an 8 output? Does it need 8? Why does it need 8? Let me see if it says in there why. Okay, 8 goes into here. 2 goes off to the timer, which means 6 goes to this line when the blocker outputs. 6 comes down into the timer, but only 2 leaves. Why are we sending 6 to the timer when only 2 comes out? I don't understand why it has to be 8. It should be 2, I would think. Let's see if it works with 2. Alright, so we're going to leave it at 2. And then we're going to run this line to our blocker. So this will come straight down. Okay, that comes down into the blocker. The blocker goes up into our electrical branch, and our is set to 2. This will come over to here and run straight down to here. And then this will run out to the toggle on the other timer. This one. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. We'll do 120, and we'll do 60. Okay. So we have 14 power coming out, 12 power coming out, 10 power coming out. 10 power is resting there, not doing anything. We'll turn that switch on. So now it should power the fridge. But I'm not sure if I have to kickstart the system. Let's try. We'll kickstart it. Okay, so the fridge is on. The fridge should stay on for 1 minute. The fridge should kick off first. Good. Fridge kicked off. Now in 1 minute's time it should flip that one, which should in turn flip that one back on. That bottom one flips off. Wait, if the bottom one flips off, it's not going to flip back on. Because I think I messed something up. Maybe it does need more power. Or if we change it to 4. Yeah, see, it doesn't trip it back on. No, I think your bottom one needs to be greater than your top one. Because on theirs, that's what's happening. They have it set for 1 minute on the bottom and I think 60 seconds on the top. Or not even. 1 minute on the bottom and like 15 or 20 seconds, something like that, on the top to leave power on. So then it should be this should be, well, that is greater than the bottom. So wait, what if we undo the power, activate the switch? That won't help. That's not going to work because that'll turn it. Oh, wait. What if we turn that one on? Okay. Now in 1 minute's time, that will kick off, but that just rests the power. So I think the secret does lie in this. What if we set it to 4? Oh, I think it's working. It might be working. Power's gonna go off. Flips it on. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, cool. This will go on. Currently set for 1 minute. I'll be able to tweak that down to just 1 power being used then. So I might be able to drop this to 3 instead of 4. It's almost used 100 fucking watts already. But it's also going to be charging through the solar panel now, so. And I actually have a sizable chunk of fuel I could throw some in the Jenny to help push it back up. But so what I could do, somebody's online. I'm pretty much done for that. I'm just trying to figure out this power. Alright, it seems to be working. Right now it is set for 1 minute on, 2 minutes off. But I think I'm going to run it for 2 on, 3 off. Oh, I don't think, yeah, that's what's going on. You can't do it while the timer's off. Alright, let's do 120 set. 180 would be 3 minutes. Actually, we could do 2.5 minutes off. So 120 would be 2 minutes. Add 30 seconds, it'd be 150. That's 2.5 minutes. So it'll be on for 2 minutes, off for 2.5 minutes. Alright, let's make sure everything's working right. Oh, wait. There we go. Wait, no, because that's going to flip off, flip back on, and turn it on again after 30 seconds. So, yeah, we want this to be 3 minutes because that's going to be 2 on, 1 off, I think. Alright, let's do it this way. We'll watch it. Gotta wait for it to cycle again. I need to know how long it's in its off state. Because if I'm doing my math right, I think it's only gonna be off for 30 seconds. The way it's set right now. Alright, here we go. Off on. Now it's gonna run for 2 minutes. And then it's gonna turn off. Because this one kicked on. The bottom one kicked on the same time as the top one. But the bottom one's set to 2.5 and the top one's set to 2, which means, yeah, it's only going to be 30 seconds off. So we need to fix that. We need it to be 2 minutes off. So then it would have to be double the timer. So it would be 4 minutes on the bottom. Yeah, alright. We'll do it that way. Alright, turn you off. Turn you off. Alright, set you. You're staying at 2 minutes. You're gonna go to 4 minutes. So 120 is 2 minutes, 240 would be 4. And then we'll plug you back in. Boom. Alright. Now the fridge will stay on for 2 minutes, and then it will turn off for 2 minutes, at which point it will turn back on again for 2 minutes. And it will just continuously do that all through the day. The reason I was throwing the clock back on the wall is because, since we're doing it that way, we might as well take that extra 1 power and turn our clock back on so it can stay on while the fridge is on, which means anytime the fridge is on, we can look at the wall and see what time it is. Alright, so this is just for the fridge at the moment. While it is running, it will, in actuality, power the fridge for 2 minutes as well as the clock for 2 minutes, and then it will kill itself, like so. And then in 2 minutes time, it will kick back on again. And once again power the fridge and the clock. So this timer is 21 hours. This is going to roughly slow it down. It looks like it's decaying in real time. It's decaying in real time. So it will basically freeze it every other 2 minutes. So it's going to reduce, it's going to increase the time that it will last for several more hours at least, which will be nice. I don't want to sit here and do the math at how much it would save on it, but it'll freeze the timer for 2 minutes every other 2 minutes. So, alright, that's going to call it quits for tonight. It's getting late. I got to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's my Friday. I may or may not be on tomorrow. Depends on how much I can get done down in the basement. If Warg's on, I will watch his stream while I'm cleaning down there. I'll chat with him on stream live. All that good stuff, because I'll have my tablet down there with Discord on it. So, but otherwise, oh, tomorrow night, Warg won't be on stream. He'll be on his way to work. So I don't know what the hell I meant by that, but I was thinking it was going to be Friday, not Thursday night. Tomorrow night, I will be cleaning. I'll have Discord up to maybe chat with Warg if he wants some company on the way to work, but other than that, it's just going to be me watching YouTube videos while I clean up down in the basement. So if I can finish early, I will get on and I'll do some streaming. If it takes me all night, well, then it takes me all night. But if that's the case, I'll be back Friday. I'll be streaming during the day Friday while the wife is working and the kids are in school. And I will stream Friday night because the wife has to work Saturday. And I'll stream Saturday because she'll be working Saturday. So I will have quite a bit going on in the next few days. Um, but I'll get some time in. So if you enjoy watching, come back, check me out, see what else we're going to do. We're going to be playing the hardcore server for a little bit just so we can let the world server get their stuff fixed. So, yeah. We may tweak our circuit there downstairs. We might tweak it with a timer of some sort to kick it on so that it only starts. Um, we may use a third timer and the alarm on the clock to kick it on to where it only starts for so long and then it shuts off and has to wait for the clock to go off again. I don't know. We'll figure out something. But for right now, it is, if that's the case, then we may set it to kick on as soon as sunlight reaches the, the thing. May kick on at like 8 in the morning and set the timer. We'll figure out the timer to last until um, 1500 or 1600. Um, whenever we'll watch and see whenever it stops getting power, and we'll set it to the hour just before that, and then it can run on. It can run through the night without receiving any power, and then turn itself back on during the day when it is receiving power. That should help the decay on the batteries. These guys are probably dead by morning. Some of them over here are already in the 350s because they're pushing juice, trying to keep that last one charged. These guys are down to the 350s and 310s, so I suspect this will be dead by morning. But oh well, if it is, we'll work on it like I said and try to make it run only during the day when it's receiving juice. But meantime, you folks have yourselves a good night. We will catch y'all tomorrow. At some point, maybe. If not, it'll definitely be Friday morning. So tune in, see what happens. We're going to try and shoot for some tier 2, I think, with org over the next couple days, maybe. See what we can do, and maybe get ourselves a tier 3 and see what is available on that front for us. But I digress. You folks have yourselves a good night, and we'll catch y'all next time around.